Hello, gorgeous soul. Before I begin, let me tell you about something fabulous I've got in store for you. If you go on my website or click the link below, there is a free 2019 unique to you astrology forecast for the whole year, month by month, really detailed, all for nothing. What more could you ask for? Make sure you click all the buttons correctly, because some people are not doing it right and then their date of birth isn't taken. But click the link, find out what's happening 2019. Hey, beautiful Pisces, how are you doing? You have got great opportunities to transform your world this week. How are you? First of all, let me ask, how are you feeling after that solar eclipse? Whoa, that was quite intense. Did you go for a shift of consciousness? Did you go through a shift of thinking? Did you suddenly bump into people or come up with an idea? Or were you just like overwhelmed by the emotion of that eclipse and new moon at the weekend? Well, this week brings you lots of opportunity and you're feeling every inch the go-getter this week. You're not feeling that you just want to wait. You're feeling like, no, I want to mix with people. I want to put myself out there. I want to do what I've got to do to express my dreams and desires. I want to join forces. I want to change the world. All of these emotions are filling you up this week. We start though with Venus, the planet of love, in your career zone. What does that mean? Well, for some people, they might have an attraction with someone that they work with, or you go to their work, they come to your work, boom, there's an attraction. But more likely, as Venus is also the planet of money and abundance, you have a certain magic around you when it comes to your career. And you may fall in love with what you do, or you may decide that 2019 is the year that you're going to change what you do to do something that you love to do. But either way, lots of messages from Venus this month, all about you, your reputation, what you do, and you're quite grounded when it comes to relationships. Oh, and also you could like maybe become involved with someone very powerful, or somebody is attracted to you because they perceive you to be very powerful, but it's, you know, it's got a lot of that strength energy. Now, the main energy of this week for you is all about you stepping into a new way of being, putting your ideas out there in a new way. You might decide to completely revamp the website. You might decide to really to redo how you present your ideas in the universe. It's incredibly strong when it comes to networking, joining forces with people, hanging out with your soul family, you know, more than one person. It gives this battery of energy to you. Also, it's a particularly powerful time to get your ideas out there on the web. And that is because we have the Sun and Pluto in that energy, which is networking, socializing, connecting, and also believing you can create your reality. The energy of being aware that you're part of the whole, and therefore, you know, what you want is already out there and you're connected to it, and drawing that energy into you. So the Sun and Pluto are joining forces there, as is Mercury and Saturn. You feel the power there, you know, so network like a crazy thing this week. If you want to revamp your website, or you want to do something that kind of really pushes your ideas out there, get it done this week. You may have a vision or an idea, or you may be mixing with the right people that really help you nail it down, but you are at one with the universe this week. It's very intense. And we do have Jupiter square Neptune. Normally a square is, you know, quite, you know, tense. But Jupiter square Neptune is not necessarily bad. In fact, it can be very positive, because you're feeling overly optimistic, if anything. And Jupiter is in your career zone, but as Venus is there too, I think it's probably a very good omen that you're like, right, I'm going forward when it comes to my career. And that is the energy that's coming through. And you will have the power and the creativity to decide that you're going to stretch your horizons when it comes to your career and what you're doing. And you have the confidence to go forward. Now, I've noticed that your confidence has been rising and rising and rising. And compared to 10 years ago, 5 years ago, you are so much stronger as a soul. And hopefully you know your worth and the importance of you being here in the time when Neptune is in your sign. You are essential part of the whole, you know, and the stronger you feel in yourself, the more energy spreads out into the world, and your magic really does matter. I truly believe that. Anyway, I'm going to look at what the cards say. I'm restructuring this next week, but for now, let's pull a few cards for my lovely Pisces and see what's happening. Hold on. Pisces. Okay. Do not dare be tied by the past. No. The past is over. Free yourself. What did that eclipse bring up for you? Did it bring up this sense of when you were tied up in the past? Either way, do not worry it. Worry it? Worry about it. You are being observed. You are being looked after. You are being, I hate to use the word safe, but yeah, you should be feeling safer, and other people have got your back at the moment. There should be some kind of celebration coming, which incorporates you in some way. You've been grieving. You've gone through a hard time. Perhaps you had a difficult Christmas, or there was something going on with the eclipse where you feel that somebody was a bit spiteful. They were trying to steal from you emotionally, spiritually, literally, and it hurt your feelings because you don't think like that. You're very giving and you're very open, but you have come to a crossroads. This card has come up a lot for everybody, and I do believe it's that Sun and Pluto union is blowing a hole in our existence and leading us forward, showing us the light. And in a way, maybe you have to cut off from your emotions a bit this week, and you have to go, right, this is what I'm doing, you know, and bring in your sword of truth to take that leap. So it's difficult because you're often pulled this way and that way between other people's emotional needs. You're such an empath that you can feel what people are feeling. So if you want to do what you want to do, you're very easily guilt tripped. In fact, people don't even need to guilt trip you because you feel it and then you take their feelings into account. Anyway, be spontaneous this week. What comes to you, what is shown to you, follow through. Take that leap of faith. And then guess what? Best card in the pack, peak experience, the world, baby. Yeah. So, you know, I'm going to end on that card because that is a fabulous card. Next week, I'm going to do it in a more structured way, but that will do. I'm so pleased that you got this card. Let me know what happens. A peak experience. Take the leap. Don't be guilt tripped. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon.